I just spent a lot of hard bought credits to win 3.5 million. But I did win like 256.5 million on my little casino game here. My Monopoly casino game. You got these little tasks up top. And I spent a lot of my credits to finish the task and get like 3.5 million credits. But I suppose maybe the win was worth it toward the end. That buffered me. So maybe I have more credits than when I started. I don't actually know. Here on Tuesday, December the 10th. So after I made yesterday's video, I watched a couple of random YouTube videos. Another one of the Not Fred videos, where him and his brother took the most boring drive, or whatever. They went down like I-80 in Nebraska and I-70 in Kansas, and they were stopping off at all these, like the world's largest wagon, all this kind of world's largest stuff. A marble museum. They actually went, like the second place they went was like this time capsule that I'd actually been to, because it was in the town where Kaylee went to college. There's this giant, it looks like a pyramid. I think they even have a car buried in it. Apparently they're opening it next year, on January 4th. I kind of forget about it until I see it. I'm like, oh yeah, we did go to that time capsule thing, and then it's kind of like, I remember we did that in high school? Maybe? We had a time capsule that they buried, because we were supposed to bring something for them to put in there. And of course, some people brought the paper, whatever. I do not remember what I brought. Don't remember. I don't know if they already opened it or not. Don't know. Or if it's still there. Though they just redid a lot of the front. Like, it used to be this giant grassy area, and now it's a parking lot at the front of the school. So they've redone a lot. I seem to remember they buried it like right by the front of the building. I don't know. But yeah, they went to this time capsule thing somewhere in Nebraska. I don't remember exactly for sure what town it was. And of course they had runses. Of course. That's what you do in Nebraska. Yeah. But after that, I was out. And I was out, let me tell you, for the rest of the fucking day. Like, like I woke up, I was up a time or two. I seem to think I kind of did one of those things where I like groggily woke up and then just kind of like, I don't really roll over here in the chair, but I just kind of shifted whatever, and I just went right back to sleep. So, and then I woke up like 10 minutes before my alarm was supposed to go off to start getting ready for work. So I was like, and I still had the computer on, my lights, everything. So I just kind of shut the computer down, shut the lights off, went and laid down in bed for about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. Minxie came in there and curled up next to me, and she had a little snuggle time in there. But if you heard a jingle, she's playing with her toys down there. So, but yes, much sleep. And then today I got home, I think I was playing casino games, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I think I did that earlier, yeah. And then I fell asleep. And now it's like, what time is it? 1:38. 1:38 in the afternoons. So, I was like, and I almost went back to sleep, but Minxie jumped up here. She just threw her toy at the wall. She locked. Nope. No. My camera charger is not a toy. Ma'am. Okay. Understands? We good? Don't do that. It's still plugged into the wall. I don't know what will happen. Cat placed with a cord that is still plugged into the wall. I don't know. But yeah, I almost went back to sleep, but Minxie jumped up there. I kind of already had to pee anyway, and then she jumped up there and, you know, got to pushing around on my bladder, and I'm kind of like, should probably go take care of this. So I had to get her up. She was kind of disappointed, but it is what it is. So now I gotta move my shit again. Oh, my snacks. Now I'm going to answer a question and see if I can stay awake for a little bit, maybe. What are your biggest upcoming plans? Bold of you to assume I have a life. What are my biggest upcoming plans? Well, we don't really have Christmas figured out yet, but I will have Christmas Eve night off. So it's going to be one of those, like, we're still going to do, you know, Christmas with the family on Christmas Eve. And then, you know, Mom and I will have to, you know, do our Christmas morning like we always do. And it'll be right back down here for work. So, Christmas night. You know. So it's going to be, and then, like, my brother-in-law is talking about getting an Airbnb somewhere to where he can stay close to his family, apparently. So Mom's not sure if my sister's going to be staying with her. I mean, if they get an Airbnb, I guess not. You know, they're all going to be staying at the Airbnb somewhere about an hour away from her. But we're all going to try to, you know, get together on Christmas Eve night. Somehow, some way, make it happen. You know, kind of a flash in the pan kind of Christmas, you know. It's rush, you know, get it done, and everybody go back to doing what they're doing, I guess. Get home, go back to work and do bullshit, and I don't know. And, Kaylee and Jeremy, I guess, are talking about getting a hotel down here because they have 2 babies now. So, and Mom was like, "Oh, they could come pick you up and bring you down, you know, down to her house." And I'm like, will they have room for my presents? Because, you know, like, you got to bring me and my presents that I'm gonna have for everybody. She's like, "Oh, probably not." So my sister might be picking me up. We don't know. We sometimes don't know until the last minute what's happening. I don't know. So there will be some sort of plan for Christmas Eve night once it comes to fruition. We're not sure exactly, and then, like I said, it might not be figured out to the very last minute, but something. We're gonna get together as a family on Christmas Eve, so that's, you know, plans in the making. And then next, probably the biggest plans, future plans that I can think of, actually didn't take place until next March, which I've mentioned a few times that Marilee, Sean, and myself are going to go down to Hot Springs, Arkansas for the St. Patty's Day parade, because Flavor Flav is going to be like the master of ceremonies or whatever. And Marilee, because we've always talked about going to Hot Springs, Arkansas, because that's where Marilee grew up. I don't know if she's from there or if she moved there or as a child, and that's kind of I don't actually know the full story on that, but Hot Springs, Arkansas is where she grew up, I guess. So we've always talked about, you know, going down there and seeing the sights, I guess. And we're going to do that next March. So whatever, like the weekend before, because I think St. Patty's Day is during the week, I believe. Maybe it's a Monday. So I think we're gonna go down there maybe Saturday and then stay until that Tuesday or something. I don't remember exactly the plans. Oh, I guess before that, in February, we do have there's going to be like a stage play of, I believe it's the Insidious movies. There's going to be some kind of like interactive performance of the of I believe it's Insidious or Sinister. Some kind of performance, some kind of interactive performance apparently of some horror movie. It's either I want to say it's Insidious. I believe. So we're gonna go do that. We haven't bought our tickets for it yet, though. I don't think. I kind of forgot about it. I keep forgetting about it. You know, obviously I was like, oh yeah, we're doing that too. I forgot. I was like, I told Verily, I asked Verily, I'm like, did I take time off for it already? She was like, yes. That might have been the days that, no, maybe she put the date, I remember she put in some kind of vacation days for me. That might have been the Hot Springs trip. I don't know for sure what all we're going to do in Hot Springs. There's a bunch of like, you know, historical, probably paranormal things we're going to do down there. She's mentioned, I know there's some kind of Mexican place. She's like, there's a really good Mexican place to eat, you know. So there, I guess there's some bathhouses, like you can tour some of the bathhouses, because it's like, you know, hot springs. It's one of, you know, kind of like Excelsior Springs or Eureka Springs. Like it has some kind of spring, you know. I don't know if it had healing, you know, kind of like, you know, the Crescent Hotel or the Elms Hotel, which are paranormal places to go. You know, talk about like, oh, you know, our springs, you know, cure ailments, whatever, you know, and people go there hoping to cure their ailments and end up dying instead. You know, I don't know if it has a history quite like that, but I'm sure. I mean, there's haunted places everywhere, so I'm sure we'll find, you know, something of that ilk to go do. But yeah, I'm not really sure exactly. Marilee is our mistress of ceremonies. Because it's her old stomping grounds. She knows. Apparently, we're gonna go watch a soccer game, from one of her cousins or something. You know, so it's like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. Sean was like, because she was asking if we were cool with going to watch a soccer game, and Sean was like, as long as I'm fed, I'm happy, you know. So she's talking about, that might be the day we get down there. I don't know. But yeah, then we have the play, the interactive play thing, in February. So we'll see what that is all about. Because like I said, I keep forgetting about it. But I mean, that's just kind of, you know, one night, go up there, do the thing, and, you know, come home. And then you know, so the trip in March is a little bit bigger of a deal, you know, traveling a few hours away. But that's really the only upcoming plans that I know of. You know, Mom and I always go on a little trip around March, and I felt bad because she you know, we're going St. Patty's Day weekend. So she can't go because my uncle's having a party, so she's gonna have to work it. But she's like, no, you go. She's like, we can do our trip some other time, you know, like, so. She's like, you go have fun with your friends, you know. So, as far as I know, I'll be taking a little trip with Mom at some point. I don't really know. But yeah. I don't know if I mentioned the whole Insidious thing to her. I keep forgetting about it myself. So I don't remember how much tickets are, but we'll get those at some point, I guess. Hopefully before they sell out, I guess. But yeah, that's the only two, well, three, I guess, counting, you know, whatever we do Christmas Eve. That's all I really know. The biggest plans I have coming up. So, do a flyby Christmas and then right back to doing work, being an adult. Retail stops for no one. So, well, I guess it stops for Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving now. That just started a few years ago. But yeah, other than that, those are my plans. So, and my only other plan I have is to, after I get this started uploading, is to do the Advent calendar, Advent event video for ta-da, ta-da, and maybe play some more of my, see if I win anything big. Let's do another spin. Let's see if I win anything big on a spin. I won jack shit. I won jack shit on that spin, so maybe we'll put that away so that I don't lose too many more credits. I have like 600 and some odd credits there, so that should keep me entertained for a while. But other than that, there's that. This is this, and I'll see you for when I see you.